Hello, so these are the worksheets for the new moon and full moon reading that you are about to see. These will help you generate your intentions, remember them. You can put them in a binder that you use throughout the year. You can go back and look at them. You can put them in your journal. You can put them in your book of shadows, if that's what you like to do. These worksheets come with lots of useful features. You write down the month and the year and what astrology sign the full moon or new moon lands in. This way you can use them to look back on or for future endeavors. There's information on what that moon phase means as a whole. You can write the theme or a goal for the entire moon to keep you on track. Areas to write the cards that are pulled in your own personal reading or the reading that you're about to see. For each moon phase, as you can see here, there is an area that talks about that particular phase and a note section where you can write anything your heart desires or information to remind you about your goals and your intentions. The affirmation that you see here written at the bottom is just an example. You can always create your own, and that affirmation is something to just say to yourself or meditate with, so you can focus on your intentions and your goals, not only for the entire moon phase, but just this particular moon phase as well. At the bottom, there's an area for you to write things that are going to help you give more love and attention, not only to yourself, but your own goals and what it is that you want to achieve. What has made you feel extremely accomplished? So you can remember that you are achieving your goals, no matter how small. Now, on each worksheet, there are rituals, a full moon and a new moon ritual. Very simple. You can create your own or you can use this as a guideline. So, enjoy this little creation. I hope it helps you manifest your goals and your intentions for yourself, because that's what it's all about. And enjoy the reading. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful souls. This is your reading for the full moon in Sagittarius. I hope you're doing great. I'm filming this early, so I'm not sure, how's it been or what the energy is around that. I'm just going to do the reading. We're still on a mutable moon, okay, which means that anything can change. Things are changing. I'm hearing like the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing all around you. You know it. You're in the energy. You're dealing with it. You're making it happen. That's where I see you being right now. Okay. Now, we have the full moon in Sagittarius. Whew. The full moon in Sagittarius brings about an interesting thing. Okay. Because it gets you to open up to possibilities that you never figured before. That's what's interesting about this moon. Look at that. That fell straight on the floor too. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so new beginnings, new fire, new direction, new projects. Okay, and you're looking at all of this. So you're going from looking at the wand and what your goals were and what initially is being achieved, and now what is going to happen moving forward. You're focusing on all that around it, all the fire. Okay, what am I going to do with this fire? Where is it going to take me? Where am I going to go? That's where you are. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards. That's why I'm moving those. There was once imbalance in a situation, okay? You may have issues prioritizing. And the reason why I say that is because it's so new. That came up, that was in the new moon. So that's new moon energy, okay? So you were trying to prioritize, or you are now trying to prioritize this new energy with the energy that you have just been in. Okay, so that's why you're trying to look at the big picture. You're trying to see how it's going to move forward. What are you supposed to do? Okay, but I feel like you're in the action of it. Okay, you have the passion, and now you're just trying to create it like in the world. okay, in your world, within your space, okay? Why? Because you're, again, trying to end cycles. These are those cycles ending from the new moon, right? They're being closed out. The full moon is all about cleansing, letting things go, letting the cycles go, letting the imbalance go, and starting from scratch with a new passion, okay? I don't know why they're telling me to do all upright, but I'm going to listen. Okay. So I feel like the new moon, you're starting to get clarity. Clarity on what needs to be left behind. Clarity on who needs to be left behind, okay? I feel like this is helping you grow. They're focused on the roots. So I feel like this is helping you grow roots into what a real committed relationship or a real committed path for you is looking like or supposed to be, okay? And even dealing with people from the past, okay? They're either coming back in or you're getting rid of that energy to let that person that you're supposed to be with come in, if this is romance. Because my spirit guides focus more on relationships. I don't know why, but they do when it comes to generals. I guess that's because that's what you like. So if that's the energy you put out, that's the energy they're going to pick up, okay? So animal oracle. At this time during the full moon, you're really going to start cleansing people out that aren't supposed to be there, or energies that aren't supposed to be there. It's just what's going to happen. And I love that the vulture comes out. I love this card for this because it talks about nothing being wasted. It means that everything you go through for a reason, okay? It's not there to hurt you. It's not there for you to be upset or transmuted into like angry energy. It's for you to be positive and realize that things happen because they need to happen, okay? So that means that your energy 6, 7, 8, 9 of an ending, okay? There's an ending, a change in cycles, okay? This means that they're either going to come back or they're not. Okay, if they don't come back, realize that this energy needed to be taken out of your life, okay, so something new can come in. If they do, everything's great. You're moving forward, okay, you're connecting on a really good level, but remember to keep it that way. I don't know why they're telling me that, okay? You have to remember to keep it that way because you don't want to waste all that energy, all that time, and all that muck that you had to go through to get there, okay? So then we move on to the waning moon, the waning gibbous for some of you. And this is, what do you need to release? This one is a hard one to me, okay? This moon is hard. Interesting. What's the other two cards that wanted to come out? I'm not going to keep them out. But just so you see them, they're the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Mother of Wands in reverse. Okay. So this is about an offer. Your need to make a decision and your need to follow your own feelings should not rely on another person's decision. Your victory, your joy should not rely on this other person's receiving or giving of an offer. Okay? So this tells me that you need to release this person's power over you. Their hold. Because in the scheme of things, okay, you're releasing your power to this person by doing that. When honestly, guys, they don't deserve that if they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, okay? Wow, the coyote. Trust in divine detours, okay? Sometimes things don't go the way you want them to, okay? And you have to realize that that's okay. That's okay, okay? You just have to pick up and keep moving on. The 6 and the 1 equals a 7. 7 is my spirit card, and that is like patience, okay? You have to be patient, and you have to trust in what spirit wants, okay? That's when it's out of your control, because you have no control. This is like when you get to a point of you're just putting yourself in mental circles. You have to trust in what is being shown to you. This is also a card to me of looking. If you look at the eyes on this coyote, listen, look at those eyes, okay? This coyote is like looking at the truth, looking at all sides, looking at both sides. It's important for you to see both sides. That's what Sagittarius does. It looks at the bigger picture, the whole shebang, okay? This is not a time, remember this is a mutable moon. This is not a time to think that everything here is going to be like this forever. That's not what's happening here, okay? So pay attention to the signs, the red flags, the things that you need to. This next one, I didn't even want to see this, but it came up anyway, okay? So this one is about adjustments being needed with the last quarter moon, okay? Needing to make changes, needing to speak your mind, needing to be open to divine interpretation. That's why that blue agate is there, because this to me is the hardest. This is the hardest energy. Usually the third phase is the hardest to me, because it's when you have to really put what you've set in your mind into action, and that's really hard to do, okay? People don't like change. I say that all the time. For those of you who know me and got readings, people don't like change. So so you have the Tower and the Temperance. The shakeup, the change, okay? Change is coming, things are coming, and patience. I feel like you're running out of patience, okay? I feel like you're definitely running out of patience at this time. You're ready to make a move. I feel like you're ready to jump in, you're ready to say something, you're ready to get things going, okay? Because you're in this mode of getting rid of obstacles, because that's what the last quarter moon usually does, okay? You're ready to clear for some of you, okay? For some of you, because of your patience, there is something coming in, okay? And you have the Beaver spirit. It talks about success. Either way, it's going to be successful, because either way, it's knocking it out. Either way, it's knocking it back in, okay? But this is a time where you are laying the foundations for the future. So this is not a time to give up. This is a time to be strong. This is a time to continue on, okay? Because you're laying the foundations. Whatever you do around this time, because you've already cleared this now, okay? So now you're moving into this. And however you act here is going to set the future moving forward. Are you really going to let it go, or are you not? And that's what the full moon is about, okay? So then we go to take a time to breathe out, which is the disseminating moon, which is the waning crescent, okay? This is a time with the tiger's eye to stand in your power, okay? Stand in your power and know for sure that what's happening is what is meant to happen. Trusting in spirit all the way. This is when the final actions take place. Okay. So you're moving out of one phase and into another. They told me to pull that third card. I'm going to listen. Okay, you're moving out of one phase into another. That's what the Eight of Cups is, okay? So out of heartbreak, out of anguish, out of sadness, and into a part where you're either giving to yourself or this individual is starting to give to you. Because this energy is for everyone. It can go either way, okay? Either way, you're moving out of a place that you don't need to be, that did not fulfill you, and moving into an energy that's more fulfilling, okay? And it's because you stood up for what was right. You did what was right for you and you followed through, and now you're going to get the rewards from that. Okay? You will get the rewards. So be thankful. This is a time to be thankful, to look at the whole picture, realize where you came from, okay? And that your dreams are becoming a reality. The porcupine spirit. It's time for a beginner mind. Beautiful. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3. Okay, 3. You're now starting to work with spirit, okay? And now you're in the source of creation, which is why it says beginner there, okay? You're starting a new collaboration, a new inspiration, a new decision, a new move, a new something towards where it is that you're supposed to be, because you stayed on your path, okay? The porcupine spirit talks about, I feel like you need to clear your mind, okay? Now that you have cleared, it's time to finally clear. Be thankful that this person is gone. Be thankful that this person is back. And realize that you are now on a journey where you are open, okay? So you can't close your mind off and go back into this cycle, because you know now. If you do that now, it's going to be taken away from you because you haven't learned, okay? But again, you're starting something new, okay? There may be a little bit of imbalance because you're not sure, okay? Everything is up in the air. You may have been going in different directions, but you're ending a cycle. So when you fully end that cycle and now you start this new beginning, things can start to move, okay? Beautiful. So be thankful of whatever transpires during this time, okay? Because what you're walking away from, you're giving to your future. You're fighting for what it is that you want, what it is that you were trying to accomplish. In the heart of the matter, the bigger picture, not the focus on one individual or one situation or one goal, but the entire picture, okay? Like what's wrote in your book, you know what I mean? So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to check out the second half of the month readings. Yeah, because this will be out on the 17th. That's when the full moon is. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Don't forget to fill out the worksheets. They're very, very helpful. I wouldn't just be making that up, I promise. So I love you. Blessings on your journey. See you later. Bye-bye.